Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook, and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Sling Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. This one is mine. It is, as you can see, a Breitling. I saw a review of this watch recently. I believe it was on, the first one I saw was on Watchbox YouTube channel, and then I saw another one on the Random Rob channel, and a few others on various other channels that I'm not subscribed to, but probably should be. Very interesting looking watch. It's an aesthetic that I like personally. And I just decided to go get one for myself. This is a Breitling Endurance Pro Chronograph. The specific model number is X82310A51B1S1. It's the orange colorway, but I changed it up a little bit. There are multiple colorways for this watch. There's white, yellow, orange, blue, black, red. I think that's all of them. But really interesting watch for me. Definitely a purpose-built sports watch. You have this kind of interesting canvas-covered watch box inside here. This is the place I got the watch from. It's their warranty card and the quick start guide and warranty card holder. Kind of an interesting fan fold thing going there. Not all the paperwork that you usually see with a Breitling watch. With the COSC certification and the big paperwork and everything, the big books and everything. It did come with a guard for the crystal, for the bezel. But here's the watch itself. Let me get this off the very interesting looking pillow. I've never seen a pillow quite like this before. I guess you can unroll it and do something with it, but I've chosen not to. Anyway, here's the watch here. A very interesting watch from a couple of perspectives. For one thing, I've never had a watch like this before with respect to the material it's made out of. This is a polymer case. It's something specific to Breitling. They call it Breitlight, 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 which is cute, I guess. I haven't been able to find out what exactly is in the polymer itself, but it's incredibly lightweight. They say it's 3.5 times lighter than titanium and 5.5 times lighter than steel. So this watch weighs like nothing. I mean, it's like 65 grams or something. I don't know what that translates to in ounces and stuff, but I suppose I could have looked it up before I started the video, but it's incredibly lightweight. Also, the buckle is made of the same material, and the strap goes underneath. I mean, it came with two keepers. I took one out because I really didn't need it, and the tail goes underneath the buckle and then into keeper number 1, and then if you needed it, there was keeper number 2. But what I did was, it came on a lovely, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of rubber, but I'm slowly beginning to ease into it. It did come with a Breitling orange strap, the non-cuttable kind, and you can see the logo is in the, I guess the orange only came with the one keeper, so that makes sense. You can see the logo is cut into the, and it's a fade cut into the strap itself. And so, I mean, it would have looked like this. right? But being a Florida Gator fan, and I know I'm going to get trolled for that, but such is life. I am a big proponent of the orange and blue colorway, and I have several watches all reviewed on my channel to show that. Oh, it also did come with a hang tag. So I decided to go get a rubber strap, silicone rubber strap from the company I reviewed straps before from them. It's called Wristshot, Riche. That I reviewed. It was a paid review. In fact, that I got several straps for free, including this one, and paired it with this watch. And I like this pairing even better. I think the blue picks up the black of the case very nicely. It picks up the orange, and the watch becomes a little bit more subtle. And I'm really liking this combination. So now this becomes one of my Gator watches. You can see the Riche straps came with quick release spring bars, so I have to be careful not to lose those spring bars, but I won't. Big numbers all around, big indices all around. Obviously, they've been cut into with the center section. Almost all the numbers have been cut into with the chronograph section. You have 3 subdials, as you can see. You have chronograph minutes up here. It's a 30-minute counter. This is the constant seconds. You can see it's a quartz. And you have tenths of a second here. And your second hand is the red hand here. So I'm going to start this thing. You can see the tenth of a second is running. After a while, that does turn off, but it keeps tracking, and I'll let it run so you can see that. And when you stop it, the hand will move to where on the scale you actually stopped it. So this is the start-stop button up here. This is the reset button here. Crown with the orange rubber, grip. Crown guards are integrated. There is a date complication at the, I guess you would call that the 430. The back of the case is a screw down case back with real screws, not just a thing where you have to grab a tool and kind of get into the notches, but it's held on with screws. The bezel is also a typical Breitling, held on with screws, as you can see. They do this so that if you knock the watch up against something, it doesn't pop the bezel off if it's a pressed fit. So it's a lot harder to dislodge the bezel. You can see the 10th second hand is stopped. The second hand is still going, and the minute hand moved. Now, if I stop it, you can see the second hand moved to the, I guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. And then you hit the reset button, and everything kind of moves back to neutral position. It is a quartz movement. It's non-screw down crown. If you pull the crown out to the first position, you can quick set the date. Second position hacks the movement, as you can see, and then you can set the time. Push it all back in, and it gets going again. The bezel is a bidirectional compass. I'm not sure how to use it. I'll read up on that later. It's not a ratcheting bezel, but it's not hard to move, but it's purposeful. You have to put effort into moving it. So like a casual bump like that isn't going to move the bezel. And you can see it's marked in degrees, 30, 60, 90 for east, and so on and so forth. So this is definitely a sport watch. Make a good hiker's watch, a good camping watch. a really good field style watch. But obviously, field watches are more simple. Every field watch I've ever encountered is a simple three-hander. This is more than that, but it could do all kinds of different sporting activities. So I have my sheet of facts here, so we can go over the particulars of the watch. As I said, this is the Breitling Endurance Pro Chronograph. I'll put the model number in the description. I'm not going to repeat it. The case is Breitling, which is a proprietary polymer case for Breitling. It's scratch resistant, anti-magnetic, and anti-allergenic. So you can wear this without worry of it reacting with your skin. It is a Breitling Super Quartz caliber 82. It is COSC certified. It does have a sapphire crystal, as you would expect at this price point. It is not a cheap watch, but nor is it built like a cheap watch. So you are getting what you pay for. It does have less water resistance than you would figure. It's not a dive watch. It is a swimmable watch, but without the screw-down crown and screw-down pushers, it's only rated to 100 meters. So you get it wet. I wouldn't submerge it for very long, but you can get it wet. Also, it is rated for 3 to 4 year battery life. This watch is a brand new watch, so in about 3 years, I'll see if they were right. There's a big fella, 44 millimeter diameter case. Not terribly thick at 12.5 millimeter. You know it's there, but it will fit under a long sleeve like a sweater or a jacket. Obviously, this is no dress watch. 52.5, about 52.4 millimeter on the tip to tip, and a 22 millimeter lug width. Now, the rubber strap that comes with it is a 22 millimeter at the lug, tapers down to 20 millimeter at the tip, and so does the Wristshot. Although it starts at 22 millimeter. Here the taper is like, an inch down and then stays 20 millimeter all the way down. Either strap works for me. I wore it for a little while with the orange strap, but my intention was always to wear it with the blue strap. So I'm pretty happy with this. Now this is not sponsored content. Even though my previous Wristshot strap videos were sponsored content, this one I bought on my own. I like the pattern in it too. So, Wristshot. I didn't give a Wristshot. What are you doing, sir? You need to give people what they want. They need to see it on my 7.25 inch wrist. There we go. On my 7.25 inch wrist, this watch fits very nicely, as you can see from the down the barrel shot. 52.5 millimeter lug to lug. This is not going to look right on anything under, say, a 6.5 inch wrist. That even may be pushing it. And you can see how the strap goes underneath the clasp, which is also the Breitling polymer, and then goes into the keeper. Now, the strap originally came with this buckle and this extra keeper. Obviously didn't need those, so we keep them in the box. All in all, it's just a really beautifully made, beautifully done sport watch. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of wearing this thing. It's a great grab and go, which is my primary reason for buying this. I mean, it is a quartz watch. It's a great grab and go watch, and I think a good pickup for my collection. And with that, I'm going to do my wrap-up. Obviously, if you found this video entertaining, useful, informative, please do click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithms and draws people to the channel, so every little bit helps. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you're going to troll me or leave links to bad places on the internet, I will just simply delete the comment, block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. Please feel free to watch as many videos as you want. I have over 500 videos on my channel for your pleasure. All I ask in return is before you leave, please click the subscribe button. And please click the bell icon too, so that when I upload new content or I go live and do one of my famous live streams, you will be alerted to that and you will be able to come by and be further entertained. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It's not getting any less crazy, my friends. So please, be careful out there, stay safe, stay well. I'll see you soon.